students, welcome to lecture series of Mathematics 1. I am Hitesh Manglani, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. So today we will discuss topic that is triple integrals in spherical coordinates of chapter multiple integrals. So spherical coordinates r, theta, phi are used to evaluate the integral in the regions which are bounded by the sphere with center at the origin. So relations between Cartesian, that is rectangular coordinates x, y, z, and spherical coordinates r, theta, phi are given as x equal to r sin theta cos phi, then y equal to r sin theta sin phi, and z is equal to r cos theta. Then triple integration f of x, y, z dx, dy, dz is equal to triple integration f of r sin theta cos phi, then comma r sin theta sin phi, then comma r cos theta into modulus of Jacobian dr, d theta, d phi. Because here x is r sin theta cos phi and y is r sin theta sin phi and z is r cos theta. Now we will find out Jacobian. So where Jacobian j is equal to del xyz divided by del r theta phi. So this will be equal to r square sin theta. Hence triple integration f of xyz dx, dy, dz is equal to triple integration f of r sin theta cos phi, then r sin theta sin phi, then r cos theta into r square sin theta into dr, d theta, d phi, because here value of Jacobian is r square sin theta. Now we will discuss example related to this. Evaluate integration from 0 to infinite, then integration from 0 to infinite, then integration from 0 to infinite, dx, dy, dz whole divided by 1 plus x square plus y square plus z square whole square. So here it is difficult to integrate this integral in Cartesian form. Therefore, we will convert this integral in spherical form. So here putting x equal to r sin theta cos phi, then y equal to r sin theta sin phi, and z is equal to r cos theta. Integral changes to spherical form. And the region of integration is the positive octant of the plane. Therefore, limits of r will be from r equal to 0 to r equal to infinite, and limits of theta will be from theta equal to 0 to theta equal to pi divided by 2, and limit of phi will be from phi equal to 0 to phi equal to pi divided by 2. So we will understand these limits with the help of diagram. So this is the diagram. So here you can see that this is radius strip. So here lower part of the strip intersects at O where radius is 0. Therefore lower limit of r will be 0. And if you look at the upper part of the strip, then here it is r tends to infinite. Therefore limit of r will be from r equal to 0 to r equal to infinite. And here limit of theta will be from 0 to pi by 2. Same way limit of phi will be from 0 to pi by 2. Hence the spherical form of the given integral is I is equal to integration from 0 to infinite, then integration from 0 to infinite, then integration from 0 to infinite dx, dy, dz whole divided by 1 plus x square plus y square plus z square whole square. So this is equal to integration from 0 to infinite, then integration from 0 to pi by 2, then integration from 0 to pi by 2 r square sin theta dr, d theta, d phi whole divided by 1 plus r square whole square, because here x square plus y square plus z square is r square, and here limit of r is from 0 to infinite. Same way limit of theta is from 0 to pi by 2 and limit of phi is from 0 to pi by 2. So here first of all we will integrate this function with respect to r, then we will integrate with respect to theta, then we will integrate with respect to phi. So this will be equal to integration from 0 to infinite r square dr whole divided by 1 plus r square whole raised to 2 into integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin theta d theta, then integration from 0 to pi by 2 d phi. To solve this integration, we will put r is equal to tan t. Therefore, if r is equal to tan t, then dr is equal to sec square t dt, because derivative of tan t is sec square t. Now, when r is 0, then t is 0, because if we put r equal to 0 here, then tan t is 0, therefore t is 0. And when r is infinite, then t is pi by 2, because if we put r equal to infinite, then here tan t is equal to infinite, therefore t is equal to pi by 2. Therefore, new limits will be from 0 to pi by 2. Therefore, I equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2, and here r is tan t, so it will be tan square t, and dr is sec square t dt, so it will be tan square t into sec square t dt whole divided by here 1 plus tan square t whole square. Now we know that 1 plus tan square t is sec square t, so this will be sec square t whole square, so it will be sec raised to 4t into integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin theta d theta, then into integration from 0 to pi by 2 d phi. Therefore, I is equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2 tan square t sec square t dt whole divided by sec raised to 4t into integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin theta d theta into integration from 0 to pi by 2 d phi. Now, if we simplify this, then here sec square t divided by sec raised to 4t, so here it will be tan square t divided by sec square t, and tan square t can be written as sin square t divided by cos square t, and 1 upon sec square t can be written as cos square t. So this will be sin square t divided by cos square t into cos square t, so cos square t cancel out, so this will be sin square t. Therefore, this is equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin square t dt into, now we will take integration of sin theta with respect to theta, so it will be minus cos theta, and limit will be from 0 to pi by 2, and integration of 1 d phi will be phi, and limit will be from 0 to pi by 2. Now here sin square t can be written as integration from 0 to pi by 2 1 minus cos 2t whole divided by 2 dt, and here we will apply upper limit, so for that we will replace theta by pi by 2, then minus we will replace theta by 0. So here it will be minus cos pi by 2 plus cos 0, because here minus minus will be plus, into here again we will replace phi by pi by 2, then minus we will replace phi by 0, so it will be pi by 2 minus 0, so it will be pi by 2. Here 1 by 2 will be constant, and we will take integration of 1 with respect to t, so it will be 1 by 2 into integration of 1 with respect to t will be t, minus integration of cos 2t will be sin 2t whole divided by 2, because here coefficient of t is 2, and limit will be from 0 to pi by 2, and here we know that value of cos pi by 2 is 0 and value of cos 0 is 1, so this will be 1 minus 0, so it will be 1 into pi by 2, so here it will be pi by 2. Now here we will replace first of all t by pi by 2, then minus we will replace t by 0. So here if we replace t by pi by 2, then here it will be pi by 2 minus sin 2 into pi by 2, so it will be sin pi, and value of sin pi is 0, so no need to write down this term. And for lower limit we will replace t by 0, so this will be 0, and here it will be sin 0, and value of sin 0 is 0, so no need to write down these two terms. So this will be 1 divided by 2 into pi by 2 into pi by 2. So if we simplify this, then it will be pi square divided by 8. Therefore, answer of this question is pi square divided by 8. So in today's lecture, we have discussed about triple integration in spherical coordinates. Thank you for watching this lecture. I will see you in the next lecture.